How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. The Pittsburgh Pirates have officially traded away infielder Diego Castillo to the Arizona Diamondbacks, effectively putting the final nail in the coffin of the Clay Holmes trade. Let's take a look and revisit this embarrassing trade and figure out how the Yankees fleeced the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rewinding back to July 26, 2021, the Pittsburgh Pirates were well below 500, finishing 38-61 at the time of the trade. Considering that the Pirates were not going to be competing, the Pirates traded right-handed pitcher Clay Holmes to the New York Yankees before the trade deadline, in exchange for infielders Diego Castillo and Hoy Park, both of whom were excelling in the Yankees farm system at the time. Many Pirates fans, including myself, were optimistic about this trade and believed that we fleeced the Yankees for two quality infielders. Oh man, looking back on this, we were dead wrong. In his 4-year career with the Pittsburgh Pirates from 2018 to 2021, Clay Holmes struggled immensely, posting a 5.57 ERA, a 4.72 FIP, struck out 122 batters, walked a whopping 84, and had a 1.638 WHIP in 119 2/3 innings pitched. The biggest downsides with Holmes were his abysmal walk rate, which was one of the league's worst at 13.2%, and control issues on his pitches. According to Yankees manager Aaron Boone, the Yankees believed that Holmes would succeed on their roster due to being a solid ground ball pitcher, especially with a ground ball percentage of 72.8%, and had one of the best sinkers in the game, topping at 98 miles an hour with lots of vertical break. The Yankees believed that Holmes was having a much better 2021 season than his ERA was indicating, so they decided to pull the trigger and added some much needed pitching depth at the major league level. After leaving the Pirates, Clay Holmes dominated with the Yankees to finish out the 2021 season, posting a 1.61 ERA, a 2.10 FIP, struck out 34 batters, only walked 4, and had a 0.79 WHIP in 28 innings pitched. It was almost like Holmes turned into a completely different pitcher overnight. He only allowed 2 home runs all season. His walk rate decreased significantly from 13.2% with the Pirates to just 3.9% with the Yankees, and his K percentage increased to a whopping 33%. Holmes stopped using his curveball and solely relied on his lights-out sinker and slider combination to strike out batters. And he was still a pretty solid ground ball pitcher, posting a 61.5% ground ball rate. This success led to Holmes becoming a fan favorite with the Yankees and was arguably one of the best relievers in all of baseball. Clay Holmes followed up his dominant 2021 season with another solid season in 2022. In 63 2/3 innings pitched, Holmes had a 2.54 ERA, a 2.85 FIP, struck out 65 batters, only walked 20, and had a 1.02 WHIP. After Yankees closer Aroldis Chapman went on the injured list in May, Holmes immediately slotted in as the Yankees closer and had a solid 20-save season. He continued to have a solid ground ball rate at 75.8%, struck out 25% of the batters that he faced, and held the opponents to just a 195 batting average. On June 18th, Clay Holmes notched his 29th consecutive scoreless appearance, breaking Mariano Rivera's 1999 record with the Yankees. For over a year and a half, Clay Holmes has developed into an elite all-star closer and has one of the nastiest reliever repertoires in baseball. It's an absolute shame that the Pirates were not able to harness his potential. Now that we know how good Clay Holmes was with the Yankees, how well did Castillo and Park do with the Pirates? Breaking down Hoy Park's tenure with the Pirates, it was not an impressive outing. In 210 plate appearances, Park hit a 201 batting average, a 291 on-base percentage, a 346 slugging, hit 5 home runs, drove in 20 RBIs, and had an abysmal 74 WRC+. He played across multiple positions in the infield and outfield, but he wasn't a great overall fielder. Hoy Park was designated for assignment earlier this offseason and was traded to the Boston Red Sox in exchange for young 18-year-old left-handed pitcher Inmer Lobo. On the flip side, Diego Castillo showed a lot of promise in spring training prior to the 2022 season and made the Pirates opening day roster. In his rookie season, Castillo had a disappointing season overall. In 283 plate appearances, Castillo hit a 206 batting average, a 251 on-base percentage, a 382 slugging, hit 11 home runs, drove in 29 RBIs, and had a low 73 WRC+. He had an abysmal walk percentage of just 4.9% and struck out 26.5% of the time at the plate. Castillo improved in the second half of the season, but unfortunately, Castillo's tenure with the Pirates came to an abrupt halt. Earlier this week, Castillo was designated for assignment to make room on the 40-man roster for newly signed catcher Austin Hedges. As of recording this video, yesterday, December 23rd, Castillo was traded to the Arizona Diamondbacks in exchange for 24-year-old right-handed pitcher Scott Randall. Unfortunately, the Pirates were absolutely fleeced by the Yankees, and now because of this trade, they have a much better chance of making the World Series with Holmes as their closer. The Pirates can add this failure of a trade to the mass collection of terrible trades that we have made in the organization's history. I get it, not all trades work out, but this one stings a lot. All we can do as Pirates fans is hope that G1 Bay, Rodolfo Castro, and Nick Gonzalez can solidify the second base position for years to come. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider leaving a like to cure my depression, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell for notifications that way you don't miss any Pirates content coming up on the channel. Comment down below if I should revisit more trades like this in future videos. With that being said, let's go Bucks.